There was a look from the Hong Kong players to the umpire just to check that serve was good. Nod of approval, and it's not been a good day, has it, for Chan Yong-lung in particular, out of the mixed doubles, now out of the men's doubles.
21, 22, 20.
Clever serve from Pranav Chopra. And a topsy-turvy match that swung one way
Chen almost
and then the other. Has gone the way of India. 21-19, 16-21, and then 22-20 in 53 minutes. As you can see, court one lit up with the graphics getting ready for the next match out on court. Hope you're enjoying the action here on day one of this leading BWF World Championship 2014. Fourth time we've been in Denmark for the World Championships. And as you can see, confirmation of that three-set match that saw India on top, and India will be hoping they're on top here in the next match in the men's singles. Kashyap Parupalli up against Germany's Dieter Domke.
Please welcome from India, Kashyap. And his opponent from Germany, Dieter Domke.
So Kashyap up against Domke. A match-up between two players who have played each other quite a lot over the years. In fact, they met as recently as May in Delhi, and it was this man that won. But the other 5 meetings between them have gone the way of Kashyap, who comes here, of course, fresh from Commonwealth gold, although we saw Michelle Lee enter this court earlier on, fresh from winning Commonwealth Games gold, and she struggled a little bit, didn't she, against Fontaine Chapman? Kashyap, former world number 6 now, dropped down those world rankings. The 27-year-old from Hyderabad, playing in his 5th World Championships, but I think last year will be the sorest memory from him in Guangzhou. He had match point in the second game against Du Pengyu 2019. One more point would have brought him at least the bronze medal, but he lost, and well, it's been a slippery slope ever since really for him. I think the hurt of that defeat, coupled with some injuries, really did take him a while to recover. You just wonder whether winning the Commonwealth Games gold medal just a few weeks ago, whether that will be the spur to take him back into the right direction. And he's facing an opponent who's been playing well of late, really. Since beating Kashyap at the Thomas Cup, Dieter Domke has had 2 events, and he's been in 2 finals. Yeah. Lavrans Bester, our umpire, Eric Kurt there, our service judge. Your feelings on this match then?
Under the circumstances, I think Kashyap is a favorite here. I think he can maybe in this hall, in this arena, how I've seen it today, can move Dieter around court. So Dieter can't use the height. He's a very tall player and likes to come up and control the match. So he will be moved more than he normally likes. But then again, that's easier said than done. But I have Kashyap as a favorite.
Yeah, as you saw there, win-loss ratio even, although that doesn't count the Commonwealth Games victories, but he lost in the first round in his last 2 events prior to Glasgow, Japan and Indonesia. Lost 2 of his 3 matches at the Thomas Cup, and as I said, one of them was to this man, Dieter Domke, who's been in good performances lately. Look at that win-loss ratio this year. Very positive indeed. Lost a thriller as well in the European Championships to Janne Jorgensen. It went to the final game, 21-13 in the final game to Jorgensen.
That's what I have a feeling about also. If it gets close, I think Kashyap is favourite as well. He lost a very close match at the Brazil also. I think. So
yeah, lost in the
final.
In the final, yeah.
To Scott Evans from Ireland. So, and he was, I think he was up 2 sets. It was with the testing scoring system.
Yeah, the 5 sets.
So that works a little bit in Kashyap's favour. I don't think the real Kashyap was.
Yeah, but again, he's like Michelle Lee. He's gone back to India.
But the Kashyap we saw at the Thomas Cup, was not playing well.
Players ready to play.
And as I said, though, but he obviously, then lost in the first round in the next 2 Super Series events. He's won the Commonwealth Games gold, but we know the level at the Commonwealth Games maybe not quite at the level where, he's having to face this week. But just what that takes out of you mentally, physically, while Domke's preparing for this by playing in a couple of events in Russia and in Brazil. Kashyap's, the high of winning, straight back to training, back in India, then back to Europe.
Yeah.
Again. We'll see.
Well, yeah.
And the carrot is a match against Lee Chong-wei.
Yeah. Should be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right,
Kashyap's played in Chong-wei a few times, never taken a game off him. 4 meetings.
Kashyap Parapali, India. Kashyap Parapali to serve. Level. Play.
And this is
1 love.
I think we will see a lot of that as soon as Kashyap is on top of the rallies. He will make sure that Dieter has the long run all the time.
Service over. 1 all.
That's way in.
Service over. 2 1. Service over. 2 all.
Such a good reach, hasn't he, Domke? Kashyap played a couple of really good shots down the line, but he just
2.
seemed totally in control there, didn't he, Domke?
Yeah. And this is where Kashyap has to be careful that he just can't give the attack away loosely. Then he'll have way too much time to attack.
Service over. Challenge Dieter Donker in.
What do you think here, Richard?
Good.
Yeah, I would think so too.
And we were right.
Good call by the
Challenge
Lanyards.
unsuccessful.
Yeah.
1 challenge remaining. Service over. 3 all.
Yeah, won India's men's gold medal for the first time in 32 years at the Commonwealth Games in July. Beat Derek Wong in the final. Player from Hong Kong. Quarterfinals in the Olympics, quarterfinals in the World Championships last 2 years.
5.
There's no doubt his ability. He's a player who's had to battle with various things. We mentioned the injury, but I think he suffers with asthma as well. You wouldn't think badminton is a game in which something like asthma would really be conducive to playing at the top level, but
6, 3.
he's overcome that.
Service over. 4, 6.
Great net shot. Oh, what a save. That's a great rally. Well played.
Service over. 7, 5.
Well, he's been very positive, hasn't he? Kashyap.
Yeah.
It's his kind of game, isn't it, really? He has this jumping style, doesn't he?
Service over. 6, 7.
You know, I say about footballers, don't they? Big footballers got a good touch for a big man, as if you're tall, you can't have a good touch. But Domke does look very comfortable, doesn't he?
He does.
8, 6.
But there you see another problem he has. You know, as soon as he's moved quickly from side to side, then his defense is not so good. He almost slipped there and fall backwards, and that's what I think we will see Kashyap really try to explore. Yeah. As soon as he can see that he's on top, he will move him quickly to the longest point on the floor. So for Dida, it's very, very important to try and take the net and then keep the game so close to him as possible, so make the court small. Yeah, that's better.
Service over. 7, 9.
Tough draw though, isn't it? You wait for the draw, and this is not an easy match for either player. And then Lee Chong-wei waits in round 2.
And trust me, he waits. He's sitting at the hotel and waiting.
He looked good, didn't he, against Lee Dong-kyun earlier?
So that's...
you always wonder, don't you, first match back after your injury, how it's going to react. And I suppose...
I think if he had to put to have somebody here he wants to prefer to play, I think he would prefer to play Dida. Who would probably find it very difficult to follow the pace of Lee Chong-wei. Kashyap more suits his style, so...
Although Kashyap hasn't taken a game of Lee Chong-wei.
I didn't say he was going to do it. I said it's probably suited more. Unless Dida had taken a game from
I don't think so. No. Not many do.
No.
Is he your favourite to win this week in the men's singles?
Well, from seeing him today, he looks quite on top of his game. So yeah, I would say that.
You don't feel that?
Oh, great shot!
I don't want you to pile on the pressure on Jan Jorgensen, but you don't feel that this is...
he has a chance. Of course, he has a chance.
I have a sneaky that he might.
You cannot say he doesn't have a chance when he's just won the Indonesian Open. So for me, that's it right there. No European has ever won the Indonesian Open. So
they have now.
Yeah. So
11-8. The interval lead here for Kashyap. Listen, we can all guess at this stage of proceedings, can't we, really? But things couldn't be better placed, if you like, for Jan Jorgensen.
20 seconds. Thank you, coaches.
And there's a big question mark behind Chen Long's. What is he, which Chen Long is going to show up?
No, they said he's changed his training methods a little bit to try and find the form that he, was in, really.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on him, though, isn't there, with nailing down here? Then you can say there's a lot of pressure on Jan because he's playing in front of the home crowd, and you can say there's a lot of pressure on Lee Chong-wei because, he's never won the world title, and you can. And
there's about 30 million Malaysians waiting for him to try and win
on Independence Day.
Yeah. So, a lot of what can I say, games in the games.
Yeah, and it's whoever can handle that best, really.
That's what sport's all about. But you can see here, Kashyap comfortably going down, placing a clear on the back of the court. That just shows you what he wants to do against Dida. And he can control here. That would be, had that been his door in Iron where Indonesian Open is played, where there was a lot of drift, and he wouldn't have been able to do that. So it suits his games against Dida way better that he can use the full court. There again, great smash by the way. So, but it was a good lift. But, fantastic match by Dida Dongke.
Go.
Yeah, Indian badminton on a high, you know, the Commonwealth Games gold here for
Catch up.
Kashyap.
Catch up.
The Uber Cup team made the final, of course. Manapa and Joanna Gutta won a World Championship medal, of course, last year.
Yeah, they got good youth coming up.
PV Sindhu was a semi-finalist.
9-12.
And of course, there's still Saina Nehwal,
Play.
who still believes she could have a big week this week as well. Just saw the men's doubles pair win as well.
Yeah.
10, 12.
Great lift.
There's no doubt about it, though. Compare this
13.
match to the last match. I know it's singles and doubles, but you saw two pairs who found it really hard to win matches, and there were a lot of unforced errors here. You're seeing a lot more winners. Two players, you know, one that's just won the Commonwealth Games, one who's just been in two finals in succession. Both are high on confidence and feel very attuned to play the shots they have in their armoury.
Making a lot of right decisions, you know. It's a very tactical game right now.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic match.
14, 10.
Incredible. How quick. You can get around to that round head side.
Yeah.
And that's not easy to put that one straight down. It's easy to go cross here. He goes down the line. Fantastic.
7, 11, 14.
It's a great rally.
Oh, well played. Lovely angle on the racket from Domke there.
14.
He's not afraid to go for a dive, is he, Kashyap?
Okay, thank you. Play. Come on! 13, 14.
Well, Kashyap has been the one leading it most of the game, but Domke is stuck to the task. (14-10's become 14-13.
That's nice again.
14.
Really going for it, Dieter.
Actually born in Kazakhstan. But German, I think he's in the armed forces. Part-time student as well. Oh, that's wide.
15, 14.
Yeah, 43, which is his ranking right now. It's his highest that he's been in the men's singles. And at 26, kind of, say, kind of the age where you're at your prime.
Yeah.
Please welcome the technical officials on court number 4.
I find it very difficult now right now, Kashyap, because Dida is attacking on everything.
6 points in a row, Donker's just won.
He's just going for it, and seems to be very confusing for Kashyap.
Umpire Cheng Sang-Liang from China and service judge Zwiebler
Well,
from
their
Denmark.
last meeting went 3 games. In fact, their last 5 meetings,
Service over.
going all the way back to 2009, have all
15.
gone the distance.
16.
Of course, Kashyap had won all of them until the Thomas Cup
Women's doubles.
in India.
Please welcome from Indonesia, Susi Rizky Andini and Tiara Rosaria Nuraya. And they're facing
I see the difference now is that actually Dida was doing really well in defense on the side. Now Kashyap started to go to the body instead, because what he can do there is that Dida can't really get that long, so he can just follow up. He knows he's going to come to the net, and from there on he can move him quickly to the corners.
Please welcome the technical officials to court number 2. The umpire is Niels Falk Mortensen from Denmark. The service judge is
Service over.
from India.
17. Oh.
It's been a really good game.
Thank you.
It's 18 minutes old already. Clearer to knowing who's going to take the initiative here. 17 points all.
Please welcome from Switzerland, Sabrina Shakir. And she is facing from Indonesia, Beatrice Manuputi.
Service over.
Miss hit.
18. 17.
So it went long.
Service over. 18. Oh.
Every point now getting more and more crucial. That sounds like it should be the case. But with 3 points away from taking the opening game, both these players, that's going to be Kashyap, of course.
Service over.
That is a very cool thing to do at 18 all.
18.
You know, that backhand cross on the net. This guy's incredible. Ooh. You read that pretty well.
Service
And
over.
it's long from Kashyap.
19.
It's 19 all.
Oh.
Out by a whisker, she would say.
Yeah.
Service over.
Game point for Kashyap.
20. Game point. 19. Play. Play.
really smash this one.
He's just keeping the attack. Yeah.
Service over.
Just felt there was in what I'd call normal points. In other words, games that wasn't game point. You'd have seen Kashyap just be a little more aggressive.
Yeah. But Dieter seems to be okay with settling with this, just being in defense. And Kashyap was finding it quite hard to get it down on him. So.
Play.
There we go again. Very good length from Dieter. A little bit too defensive there, I think. You know, he had chances to take the net away.
20.
But he seems to settle for it.
So another game point here for Kashyap. Another pause while the court is mopped.
Thank you. Okay, on court.
Tomka
No.
hanging in, isn't he?
Catch up. Leader. Too much walking.
Yeah.
Play must be continuous. Both of
I
you.
think
Stop.
that's a good call.
Okay.
Taking too much time, yeah.
They're walking around too much. I was thinking about that. Actually, we see a lot of time wasting. Speed up the game.
Oh, done.
Service over.
Saved another game point. And when you consider the court was just mopped as well, so there was
21.
time for the players to catch their breath anyway.
Play.
Oh, fantastic!
Service over.
It's about who you can see it's about who gets the net and that first lift, and then
21.
boom. That's amazing. So quick to that round head side.
Well, game point number 3. Third time lucky maybe for Kashyap here.
Yeah, smart.
Oh, great disguise. He got it back somehow.
Unbelievable.
Still a little short. Should be
my-
put away, but he's hanging in, Kashyap. What a point this is. Now can he find a winner?
No, not this time.
Service over.
But how did you get that one back on the next one?
Great point. Really was superb.
Oh. Dieter. Stay on court. Sorry, Dieter.
From Kashyap, I don't know, has he cut himself? He's got... Yeah, umpires, I think, calling over someone here to have a look. He's pointing to his hip.
Blood.
Was Kashyap after this point?
You see, you think he slipped a little bit there. You see, he's actually slipping. He's not falling so much down. And then the next one here, again.
No, I already called the
I think
doctor.
they need the doctor to come.
And if he's bleeding, they need the bleeding to stop. He has to have a bandage on or something.
Didn't look like it was bleeding. It looked like he'd grazed it. Looked like it would be sore, but
Don't need anything for that. That's just going to sting a little bit when he takes a shower.
especially it could be something that's dealt with once this game's over.
Yeah.
There's going to be a...
Well, we don't know how deep it is, but leave him to...
Sure. Listen, I'm not saying it doesn't hurt at
No.
all, but I just couldn't see anything that
Thank you, Mr. Referee.
would need him to stop there and then.
Thank you, doctor. Uncle. all.
Well, pause, but let's remember it's 22 points. Oh, and it's a first game point for the German Domke.
It's wide.
It's wide. It's wide. He's going to challenge it.
Yeah.
Here's Kashyap. But is it a call out of desperation or out of real belief that the line judge has got this one wrong? Because if he has got it right, the line judge, then it's game Domke.
Oh, that would say that was in, unless it's the cork and
We'll
only
see.
the
We'll
fill.
see. It's one of those 50-50 ones.
Oh. It's gonna go out. No, it's in.
Oh, the tiniest of margins. It's in. Wow.
Oh, that is awful for Dieter Domke.
23.
You can't get closer to winning a game and not actually win it.
Oh my God.
Heartbreaking for Domke. Impossible, really, for the line judge.
That's a great rally again. Oh, that's a beautiful shot by Dieter.
Yeah, wonderful.
And it's so difficult for Kashyap to be in defense there because of the height that Dieter has. So he can actually, you see how far back Kashyap gets now. So he can get up and get that steep stick smash in there. Then that opens up the floor for him. So really, really strong play by the German here after what he just went through
Mentally.
half a minute ago. We've seen a few of those in there today, like Michelle Lee and
Fontaine Chapman.
It's the same thing.
And that was got to 26 all. Domke has another game point. His third now. Oh, and he's netted it. He has netted it, and it's Dieter Domke who has taken the opening game here, 26-24. Robbed by Hawkeye. Snatched at this one, did the Indian player.
I don't really. It looks really strange that he goes for that one. There's not really a chance to kill it there. It's underneath the net, so maybe a little bit of nervousness.
Oh, what a terrific opening game this was. Kind of had everything, didn't it? It was Kashyap really, he was on top for most of it. But after missing out on 3 game points, it was Domke who took it at his third game point. 26 points to 24.
Peter. Thank you. Got one, 20 seconds. Got one, 20 seconds.
Well, some great replays there. A real indication of the terrific action we saw in that first game. It took 32 minutes. You ready for a late night tonight, Jim?
Yeah. Got some very interesting games coming up too, so. Right.
One, love.
Very, very interesting to see how Kashyap is gonna come out of this.
Well, you know, in the other games, you know, we felt the Hong Kong pair were. We felt they would come through.
Yeah.
There's nothing in this game so far for me that says either player.
There's no indication.
That either is stronger than the other. They're very evenly matched. I mean, obviously, 26-24, you're going to see that, but
Yeah.
it's not now. I think, oh well, Domke's won that first game. He's going to go on from here. I don't get that feeling.
No.
Not saying he can't and he won't, but the scoreline pretty much did reflect what we saw.
But Kashyap just doesn't seem. That interests me a little bit. That he doesn't seem to have the weapons to get through to Dida's defense, and therefore he gets really frustrated because he's in the attack most of the time, and then as soon as he wants to kind of get out of the attack, then Dida's come up with shots like this, which is almost impossible to defend.
And we were talking before the game, and I did say to you that I felt Domke had a real chance here today, and that was twofold really. One was just feel that Kashyap wasn't in great form. Yes, he won the Commonwealth Games gold, but it was kind of against lesser
Yeah, definitely.
opposition. Take nothing away. Terrific, you know, and in third Indian to have won the Commonwealth Games gold in badminton. Lovely little drop shot there.
Well, this is the first time we've seen him use that. He's
Yeah.
actually only been hitting hard all the time, so
Yeah.
maybe that's what we talked about him a bit.
And then you look at Domke's form as well. You know, he's his highest ranking ever. You know, he's playing as good as he could be.
Yeah.
And you look at their previous matches as well together. You know, 5 out of the last 5 have gone to 3 games.
Oh,
Just long.
another great rally.
Oh, close.
From that angle there, we could really see how difficult it is to defend a shot like that. This one here.
Well, it's also, you know, he went down the line and then immediately you wouldn't know which way it's going to come,
Yeah.
but immediately went cross court.
Oh, great shot.
Yeah.
Second time now.
Yeah.
Maybe he should start using that a little bit more instead of going full attack all the time. Use some better variations from the backcourt there. And you can see that's the tough part for Dida.
But you just wonder if Gopichand's had a little word with him as well.
Of course, for
at
sure.
the break and said, let's mix it up a bit more. But again, the umpire here just chatting with Kashyap, who he feels is just taking too much time between the points. And I mean, we are 36 minutes into this game. I mean,
They shouldn't need a break. They should be speeding up. I think, you know, it's part of the game.
5,
good.
4.
good point. Oh, he's done it again. 3 out of 3. And now there's going to be some indecision, isn't there, for Domke? You know, if he comes forward and Kashyap plays the smash, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
He won't know which way he's going to go, and it's a good tactic.
It is, definitely is. Oh, good backhand kill.
5, 6. Service over. 7, 5.
Well, again, advantage, as it was in the first game, to Kashyap.
Last chance. All right, last time. Be ready. Be ready.
Well, there's no point in talking anymore. Next time you gotta have the consequence.
Otherwise, it's the
we're
players
just gonna have more breaks.
Yeah.
7, 6, 8.
There's not one of these players that doesn't know that he wants to speed up this game. So yeah, it's a good kill. It's not over with the racket.
7, 8. Service over. 9, 7.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Great disguise shot.
10, 7.
But nearly every point's a winner, isn't it?
Service over. 8, 10.
I don't understand why he keeps serving to that side there, why he doesn't try and flex serve or do a high serve, Kashyap, because Dieter is just basically pushing it down to the backside or the back of the court, or he's taking the net really steep. So maybe a little bit of variation in the serve would be good from Kashyap. Not that kind from like Dieter did there, but
Well, it's an interval lead again for Kashyap. 11 points to 8 in his thirsty work out there. Domke, of course, hugely encouraged by how that first game panned out.
Point 1, 20 seconds. Point 1, 20 seconds.
But you do feel there's an inevitability, given the previous encounters. This one is going to go to a third game.
11, 8.
well,
Play.
apparently they like that. See, this is a short serve again where Dieter can go up and either push it or take the net. I think, you know, if Kashyap wanted to get out of that a little bit better, he could start flick serving or just make a high serve just to get Dieter out of the rhythm.
Service over. 12, 9. Oh. 13, 9.
Well, 4 points the gap right now.
Service over.
Always been given out.
11, 13.
Look pretty close. No challenge from Kashyap though. Might have been worth one.
Yeah. And just as you thought Kashyap was controlling things, then Dida is back in the game.
One. 14. 12. Late. 14, 12.
He doubted that one.
12.
Yeah, that was very unlike the way he's played this match.
Controlling the game right now, Kashyap. Making Dida run a lot.
Serves over. 13. 17.
See those drop shots there, they really hurt Dida from the start. When he started doing that, that's where the game changed around here.
I've got to say, for the last 4 or 5 points, I've just been waiting for the third game to get going.
It looks like that, but Dida has to come up with something with these drop shots because they're really hurting him. He has a long way up there, and it forces him to come further up on court, and then Kashyap can use the back line and the hard smashes. So interesting to see what Dida will come up in that third, because I agree with you. That's where we're going to go.
13.
Seven game points, and only need one of them, Kashyap.
Second game won by
The first game very tight, very nerving. It was pretty tight here for, we have to say, what, 2/3 of this second game, but in the end it was a stroll at the end for Kashyap. 21 points to 13. And 7 of the last 8 points in that game to Kashyap. Well, for the fifth,
Court 1, 20 seconds.
well, sixth
Court
meeting in a
1,
row.
20
It's
seconds.
going to a third game between Kashyap and Dieter Domke. This has been going on now between them for 5 years. They'll both be aware of that as well, won't they?
Level. Play.
There's some players you can't wait to get out on court and send those shuttles over. There's others, well, whatever's going to happen, whether I win or lose, it's going to be a big battle out there.
Yeah.
Fighting hard for the right to play the world number one.
Oh, unlucky. Got stuck in the net there. It looks like he's taken a little bit of Dieter's game.
But it's just been, as you said, it's that tactical move, wasn't it?
Oh, he's doubting himself. Did he take the challenge back?
Well, he's not challenging, is he?
He did take it back. I think he had his hand in the air, but it's probably because he realized it was the right call.
Thank you. Duel.
Oh, great smash.
Service over.
And that wasn't sometimes, but it wasn't that effective in his first game. But it's getting more effective now because of the drop shots he's been using. So he's opened up the Dieter's defense.
Still got that weapon himself, though, hasn't he?
Oh.
He hasn't missed too many of those either. He's got himself another one, Domke. He's finding a lot of joy with this.
It's kind of funny that Kashyap, is not continuing to find that front court there and then wait till this will just happen. And that's a little bit lucky. He's been quite successful with those strokes. So. And that's the flick serve I talked about to get out that service situation.
Body blow, always the one for Kashyap here. Domke taking the early advantage in game 3.
Some good defense there by Dieter again.
Okay, thank you.
What happened there?
I'm not too sure, really. Why? Did the umpire say for him that he could have a break?
Yeah, I think something
6-4 play.
was on his hand. Oh.
7, 4.
It's a good flick serve. Oh, totally takes Kashyap by surprise there.
Yeah, perfectly weighted as well.
7, 5, 7.
Still wouldn't like to call this one, would you?
No, that's... Incredible by Dida.
No, well, you know, it's all very well trying to play these shots, but as I say, he really, I can't really think of many he's missed.
No,
He's gone for it.
That's the thing. You know, yeah, he's pretty tall, and yeah, he's a hard hitter, but he's also hitting on the lines. So that's fantastic. And it just, you know, there's nothing he can do. Kashyap, there's no way he can get that back. So he knows by now that if his lift is a little bit too short, then pretty much the rally would be over.
7, 6, 8.
Well, it's only 3 points. It's not a margin to get carried away with.
7, 9.
But it's been a really good performance by Domka. A rare miss from one of these two players. Wow, it's a 4-point lead at the interval for the big German Dida Domka.
The technical officials, court number 3.
It's been a thriller. We're approaching the hour mark. 11-7 in the final game.
From the United States of America. The service judge is Zwiebler from Belgium.
One point, 20 seconds. 1 point, 20 seconds.
Yeah, we just have to remember this side was the side where Kashyap was really playing well. So maybe he feels that we've been comfortable on this side, I don't know, because we talked about there's no drift, so it shouldn't really be in. But he looked more comfortable in his drops and his clears on this side, so interesting to see if that was just...
And she is facing from Denmark.
Well, here we go. Should be an excellent finale to this game.
11.
Two important points for Kashyap
11.
to catch up a little bit. Oh, fantastic. What a feeling.
11.
was he claiming that Domke hit it when it was the wrong side of the net hit?
Well, he might have a case there, I must say. I agree with Kashyap. That shot was never going to go over.
Come on! Service over! 11! Go!
Yeah, continue play. That's a really, really tough match. Who were they playing, you said, in the next round?
It won't be so hard tomorrow. It's only Lee Chong Wei. Excellent net play from the German dynamo, Dieter Domke. Approaching an hour on court. We're in the 60th minute of this match. And just 2 points separating the players. Still playing top quality badminton.
Go! 13! Go 13.
Great follow-up there.
13! 4!
One game all, 13-all it is then. Yeah, long way there. And Kashyap, it's Domke who's being the one who's just had his nose out in front here for the majority of this third game.
15! 13!
Wide.
Too early. A little bit of patience there from Kashyap, I think. Maybe that's some nerves coming in. Oh, great backhand. Great backhand. Very difficult. He knows Dieter standing at the net waiting for that drop shot that comes there. Look, Dieter knows that he has to go forward there and still plays it perfectly in.
You know, sometimes you watch two football teams playing in the World Cup, this one's going to penalties.
Yeah.
And you get the feeling with this one, isn't it? You get the feeling extra points could be coming up here as well.
Yeah. Because every time one of them has a lead, the other one's playing good, and then again, you know, you keep changing. Fantastic. But that little thing that having a 2-point gap for Dieter right now, I think is going to be very vital for this match. And especially that he's winning them that easy on the service situation.
16, 17.
And Kashyap led 2-love in this third game. Hasn't been in front since then. It's well there from Kashyap, comfortably out, and we're back with things dead level again.
Great game. This is fantastic. Just love seeing two players, so different styles, but they're battling constantly.
The umpire is Kashyap from India and Zwiebler from Germany.
All. Play.
Great defense by Kashyap.
Yeah, coiled spring there as well, the way he leapt back onto his feet. And the goalkeeper would have been proud of that. Excellent net play from Domke though. 18-17 now. A roar of approval as well from the German.
The thing is that Kashyap didn't need to go for that net play there. Should have kept it going. Oops.
He got it back. 2 swings at it for Domke. He can't win this point then, can he? What a point this would be for him.
What a
He's got it, you know.
What a match.
Well, sometimes you look back on a match, don't you? And that's the point. Is that it?
Incredible.
Look at this again. Missed it, got it. As long as you don't touch the shuttle,
It's a great reaction.
you've got a chance to get to it.
Well, he's got to give him a warning now. You told him not to go out, he still goes out and dries himself. You know.
And he's left his towel out now as well. He's got to go back. Chance though to see that again. Whoop, there you go. Got it.
Wow.
And it turns out to be a better shot, doesn't it? Because
he does know it's coming.
You bamboozled your opponent.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that on purpose, could you?
No.
18, 19.
Match points from Commonwealth Games gold. Kashyap is staring defeat in the first round of these World Championships.
Fantastic. Really playing these chances. Dieter should be very proud of his match, no matter how this is going to end up. Tried the flick serve there.
He's done it.
That's it.
Dieter Domke's done it.
Fantastic. Good result for the German.
Yeah, Lee Chong-wei awaits after a wonderful match. Recovered from that second game defeat to take the third. And the difference a couple of weeks makes for Kashyap. From the highs of Glasgow to the low here in Copenhagen. But take nothing away from Domke because he played superbly. In fact, both players played very well. It was a really good match. But Domke, the big German, is the one who emerges on top. And the world number one awaits in round two. Confirmation of the scoreline then 24-26, 13-21. And then in that final game, 21 points to 18.